I hear people say things like, it is faith that makes the power of God move. Not all these things that we're saying. Whether you pray 1 hour, 5 hours, 6 hours, it doesn't mean. Let me say this quickly. That's true. But the deeper your faith, the more the sacrifice. It is belief that keeps people there 5 hours. It is wrong presentation. See if it is formula that makes people, if you have faith, you will give sacrifice. The one that we have faith in, which is grace. Grace fasted for 40 days. Grace wakes up before the break of the dawn to pray. Grace prayed in the garden of Gethsemane until blood came out of his sweat pulse. It was grace. So there are statements you must not allow people to say, and you just accept it, hook, line, and sinker. The fact that he appeals to a reasoning does not mean it proves the authenticity of the word. So either side of the statement, make sure you go back to the word to validate a body of truth. 5 hours is not a formula, but it is a product of faith. What did Jesus say in Luke chapter 18? The story of the woman who came to the king to avenge her and has much importunity. He said, men ought always to pray and not to faint. Verse 8, he said, when I come back to this world, will I still find faith on the earth? So what he was talking about there is not importunity in prayer. He's simply saying that when there is much faith, there will be much prayer. So that if you have faith in your heart, you will pray and pray again. You know, there was a time we were taught that the prayer of faith is that you pray and stop praying. The prayer of faith is that you pray and keep praying. Because when you have committed it to God, you keep praying until your spirit catches up with what God has done already. Because when we pray, God hears once, but we do not see the manifestation because we have not grown to identify what we asked for.